Hi Tony.
How do?
Where are we?
We are at the Grumpy Pony.
And in the back room, correct?
In the back room, in the super secret dungeon.
Yep. With the special shields on the wall.
And Raging Dave.
Raging Dave, we've seen him. He's a illustrious looking chap, isn't he? And what are we here to do, pal?
So we have recreated a mission that we created back in Second Ed, which was called Bunker Assault. And the premise here is it's two very weak forces that have to basically one defend, one attack. It's a classic scenario, but I have written up this mission, so hopefully that'll be coming up on the screen around about here.
Ba-ding, here it comes. So take us through maybe what this says on here.
So the idea of this mission, you've got 24-inch gap between the two forces. They should be power level, points level around about 300 points. I think any more than that and it gets a bit unwieldy. I've tried to, no vehicles, nothing that can fly. The idea is this is infantry foot slogging through no man's land to take some bunkers. And in order to achieve that with this edition, we've had to change some of the rules a little bit for how the bunkers behave.
Okay, so that you can read that on the screen here. There's a section on bunkers on the right hand side, I think, and it explains a little bit about how we're trying to make these act and feel right for this particular scenario. Is that right?
That's right.
So a little bit like vehicles?
Yeah, a little bit like vehicles, so you can have 10 guys embarked within it. That's standard from the Imperial Bunker data sheet
Okay.
that exists. The only thing that's special is that you can shoot the guys inside.
Right.
If you're particularly lucky with your dice rolls.
Okay, so if you close, if you get close with the bunker to the bunkers within sort of 2 inches.
If you're within 2 inches, then you can point your guns in the vision slits and shoot the guys inside.
Yep.
And they will count as being in cover. If you can't get to within 2 inches, then you will have to shoot at them at range, and at a natural hit of a 6, you can allocate the shots within the bunkers.
Well, let's take a look at the table as we've got it set up here, and perhaps you can explain how the victory conditions are. So we've got a deployment zone down one of the long ends for today. It's going to be Space Marines, isn't it? Dark Angel will be attacking,
Armageddon.
and it will be a small Armageddon contingent represented by these Cadian and Catachan models that will be defending. So they're starting over there. They've got a 24-inch deep deployment zone. They attack across a section of open ground, and the idea being that they will be assaulting and trying to capture those two bunkers. Is that right?
So crucially, the important word there is capture.
Yes.
So if we destroy both bunkers, then both sides lose. So
Right.
this will discourage you from taking some predators or some other big heavy weapons and sitting at the back and just blowing up the bunkers.
So the bunkers are destroyable in accordance with the standard 8th edition rules for bunkers.
Yeah, I believe they've got 12 wounds.
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8.
3 plus save.
That's
Yeah.
it. So they can be destroyed.
Okay. So that is one option for the attacker. He can play for a draw by blowing them up.
Yep.
What's
No. I mean, that's. I think that should be a loss. I think if the bunkers are destroyed, he loses. They both lose.
Okay, right.
There's no draw. There's 2 losers.
Option 2 might be that one is held by each, or one is destroyed and one is held by someone. Explain quickly what that would represent.
So if one was held by both, then I'd say that was a good draw. If one is destroyed and one is held by the other person, then that's a partial victory. And obviously the ultimate victory would be to ensure that both bunkers were held by one force at the end of the game.
Yes, okay. So the players have to bear that in mind when they're selecting their 300 points. You've suggested that they should build a patrol detachment.
That's correct.
But really they have to remember that the objective of this game is you're going to have to cross a bit of open hostile ground. You're going to have to close with and attack these bunkers, and ideally press the enemy out of them and occupy them yourself. So that is a factor that needs to be at the forefront of your mind when considering which army to take. Yeah?
That's correct, yeah.
And in light of this logic, we've got the forces right here as well. So perhaps if you want to get a little bit closer...
not really.
Come, maybe just lean over to me so we can make sure I can still hear you.
Yeah.
And we'll have a look at this. So we've got the attacking force here.
So we have got a Dark Angel's Master.
Okay.
With a jump pack, and he's the Warlord today, and he's got, I think it's the Heavenfall Relic.
Right.
Which is a particularly nasty power sword, and he's also the master of manoeuvres. So
Okay.
I believe I can re-roll advance and charge rolls for models within 6 inches, or units within 6 inches.
Okay.
Which will probably be this squad of, is it 8 or 9 assault marines?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all you could squeeze within the points.
All I can squeeze in.
Okay, right.
And they are they're bare bones, bolt pistol, chainsword.
But they are assault marines, and their life's purpose is to assault things.
To assault things, so they seem very fitting.
And backing those guys up?
We have a scout squad
Mm-hmm.
to fulfil the patrol requirements. Squad of 5 scouts with sniper rifles. Some of them are modelled with camo cloaks, but I couldn't afford them.
They don't actually have camo
They don't
cloaks.
actually have camo cloaks.
But that is a scout squad which is going to be providing some covering fire, hopefully, as your assault marines move up.
Picking off some of the characters in the Imperial Guard forces.
Right, maybe you can walk us through this as well, because we've picked these forces together as part of running this scenario for the first time. So over here,
First time in 8th edition.
first time in 8th edition. So we're just looking for a fun game. We're not being ultra competitive about it. We're just going to see how it goes. But I tell you what, there's a lot more bodies on this side of the table than there is on the other side. So
Always are with guard.
okay,
So we should have a company commander.
okay, here he is. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an Armageddon.
He's an Armageddon. I believe you picked the Warlord trait, so he was next ganger.
He's an ex-ganger, that's right. So he gets +1 attack in hand-to-hand combat, and I think he gets to re-roll some wound dice.
Bit mean.
And he also, we selected for him the armour of Grash Tushenko or something like that,
Something like
which
that.
is a Vostroyan thing, which clearly, being a bit of an ex-ganger, he's stolen from somewhere.
Oh, I see. You've picked it, even though he can't technically wear it. But
Yeah, well, look at this mad suit of armour that he's wearing. So
fair enough.
that makes him toughness 4 with a 2+ save.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Then we have a Lord Commissar.
okay, yep, here's our man.
Offering a little bit more stuff. And then we have 3 squads of three tactical squads. I
Yeah,
believe there's a special weapon in each.
uh-huh.
And a Voxcaster in each, so it'd be easier to issue orders.
You weren't too picky about the special weapons, so I just got 2 flamers out of the box, and I got a plasma gun over there for the Catachan models. Yeah.
Excellent. There should be a platoon commander.
There is no platoon commander. I will have to furnish you with one. I'm sorry about that. So there's an extra officer in there as
There is
well.
an extra officer.
Oh,
So
God,
it's
right,
3
okay.
officers
Yeah.
and 4 squads. The 4 squad is 7 little ratlings
Yeah.
hiding there. So hopefully they'll be able to provide a bit of covering fire.
Excellent. Right, and we're not even sure who's going to be playing which side yet. Oh, we're going to randomise everything, and
Yeah.
just for the fun.
Yeah.
So when
see how this goes.
when we come back, we'll choose those armies. We'll have the troops all deployed, and we'll get right into it and see how everyone gets on.
Brilliant.
Okay, great. So Tony, we chose sides.
We did.
You know all about the Dark Angels, so naturally the dice roll determined that you were going to be playing.
The Imperial Guard.
So you're the defender. That's your setup there.
Yeah, I think so.
Got
Got squad in each bunker.
Okay.
Presented over there.
Yep, they're sitting in the bunkers respectively.
Yeah, so I think each bunker has 5 fire points, so 5 guys can be shooting out.
Indeed, it does.
5 can just chill and have a low stick.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Rattlings went on the top over that side,
yeah,
and the defender always sets up first in this scenario.
defender always sets up first. They're
Right.
going to be there already. The attackers are going to break through the tree line or the Imperial pipeline as it happens to be there and surprise them.
So I have my assault squad that I've deployed over on the left-hand side here because I figured that I want to cover ground and try and stay away from those snipers if it's all possible. I put my snipers in the centre. My jump pack assault squad can, under regular circumstances, begin flying high and in deep strike, but we've eliminated deep strike option for attacking armies.
I think so. I think it makes more sense. The whole ethos of the mission is to cover no man's land and assault these bunkers. And deep striking doesn't really fit within that.
Right.
Maybe a little bit, but given, I mean, I guess actually, given the points, given the points variance here, you wouldn't be able to deep strike that unit because they represent more than half your army.
Oh, so there you go. So even within the constraints of the rules, it would prove difficult to actually do a legal
Yeah.
deep strike anyway.
So maybe I'll have a think about that, and maybe deep striking is possibly okay because you're limited by virtue of the fact that you can only have less than half of your army.
150 points of deep striking stuff.
That's correct.
We'll be landing in against 300 points of stuff entrenched. So it would be a risky manoeuvre on the part of any would-be player anyway, perhaps.
That's correct.
Okay, all right, well, fine. We can leave that for a later conversation. Attacker will also be starting this game.
Yeah.
And it's a normal turn game with the normal constraints around 6th turn and 7th turn.
That's correct.
But there's a chance that...
I can seize the initiative. So attacker always goes first, unless, of course, we happen to hear them coming. So on a 6,
Yes.
I'll happen to hear them coming.
Okay, right, go for it.
Nope, I was not listening.
Not this time. Right, I'm going to get my first movement phase underway and we'll see how this game progresses.
Brilliant.
Okay, so
Yes.
movement phase done.
Yes,
Do you want to talk me through what's happened?
I advanced up the left flank here with these assault marines and the leader. I messed up side of him. He got a 3-inch advance, the other guy's got a 4.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cover the ground to that bunker as quickly as possible.
Seems reasonable.
And now I'm going to shoot with my scouts who have remained at the back of the table there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be shooting at these guardsmen at the front. I had the option of firing at the officers, but I've decided not to because I'm more concerned about the guns coming from the privates and corporals that are going to start killing my
Fair enough.
my guys.
So 3s to hit.
That's just 3 of them.
Now then, they're Dark Angels. So
Yeah.
they didn't move. So I believe they can re-roll 1s to hit.
Fantastic. That's very useful. And then it needs
Strength 4, toughness 3, 3s to wound, but any 6s.
none of them.
None of them. What have we got? I didn't see over there.
You just get 3 saves of 4+ because you're behind the cover.
Okay, let's see if I can do that.
2 dead.
2 dead guardsmen.
And that is the end of my go.
Well, that was quick and easy.
Precisely. Right tone.
Okay, so we've moved. These guys shuffled along a little bit to here.
Yep.
These guys have stayed in the bunker. These guys have abandoned this bunker.
Yes. With an advance move.
With an advanced move. We only move an extra 4, so they've shuffled up as far as they can go. And we're ready to start the shooting phase, which is going to be orders first. So, I've handily prepared 3 orders that I intend to issue. So for this squad, I'm going to issue first rank fire, second rank fire. Most of them are, in fact, they're all within 18 inches of that squad, so that's going to be, because of the Armageddon rule, they're all going to be shooting loads of las guns and not hurting Space Marines in power.
Yep, the order's coming from the company commander there, yep.
So order from the Lord Commissar.
Oh, Lord Commissar, yes, right.
Now the company commander is going to issue the order forwards for the Emperor to this squad, which means that they can shoot, even if they're advanced, which
Excellent.
they did. So I think we've got a few guys with a plasma gun in there. And then finally the platoon commander is going to issue take aim to the Ratlings, which will allow them to re-roll 1s to hit.
And we have handily discovered that they are indeed within range of the assault marines that are moving up.
Yeah, the assault marines are going to get shot at.
Okay, let's go for it.
So let's start with the Ratling, shall we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ratlings. I believe hitting on 4s. I should have checked this.
I think it's
Pretty
3s.
Sure. Is it 3s for a Ratling? I should have double checked.
It's okay, it's alright. It's rare these guys come out of the box, I think, so...
I like Ratlings, but I never play as Imperial Guards, so... Ratlings hit on 3s. Thank
Indeed.
you for reminding me. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
It's all those iced buns really
That's
sharpen
it.
your shooting skills.
Right, well there's a 1 there, but otherwise we've hit with everything. We've hit with everything.
Yowzers.
Excellent. So, now they are strength 4, toughness of marine is 4, so
Uh-huh.
I need 4s to wound, 6s are mortal wounds. Well, there's a 6,
So that's definitely a wound. Unsavable.
unsavable. So, that is 1 dead
Marine.
marine and 3 3-up armour saves.
Oh,
A second dead marine.
yeah, okay. I'll be taking those off in a tick. What's next?
Okay, next up we've got this squad. Now I think we worked out there's 6 las guns and a plasma gun.
Exactly.
So, these 6 las guns are not in rapid fire range. So, they're going to hit on 4s,
Mm-hmm.
no rerolls.
Oh, God.
Rolling like that, who needs rerolls?
This is going to be 5s to wound.
This is going to be 5s to wound.
Oh!
So that's another 3 wounds. 3 up.
Oh, Oh dear.
hurts.
Alright, that's another 2 casualties. So that takes me to 4 casualties.
Now we have a plasma gun.
Yep.
I am not going to overcharge it.
Okay. Wimp.
I didn't need to, I've hit.
Alright.
Strength 7, 3 to wound. That's a
Oh,
wound.
God.
I think it's a 6 up save.
Oh no. Yeah, that's 5 dead.
Wow, this is somewhat more effective than I thought it was going to be.
I'm not surprised personally. Let's carry on.
Okay. So now we have first rank, second ranking with these guys. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 las guns.
Righty.
Have I got 7? No, I've got sergeant in there. 6 las guns.
Okay.
6 las guns. Now it's rapid fire, so it would be 2, but first rank, second rank doubles that. So it's 4 shots a man.
Yeah.
So 6, 12, 24 shots.
Alrighty. 4 pluses.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Let's do
Two
this.
two banks of 12.
2 banks of 12.
More pain coming my way.
Hitting on 4s. That's a bit better. So we got 1, 2, 3. These guys are obviously a little bit more startled. Than the
Maybe
rest
they're
of
more
the army.
frightened because the Dark Angels are close by.
But the other half of them weren't. 1, 2, 3. So I'll move those 3. And that one. So 3, 6, 9, 12.
12. Pass me some other dice then.
I have to wound first.
Oh god, yeah. Sorry. 5 pluses.
It's not 12. It's 11. It's definitely 11.
I'm glad you're counting.
Yeah. 5s to wound.
Oh my days.
word. These guys were ready for this.
So I've taken 5 casualties already.
Yeah.
That's another 2.
7. Oh,
There's only 2 guys left in the unit. You've got 1 more squad to shoot out of the bunker.
I do.
This is also rapid fire.
Let's just double check. I think they should be. This was considerably more effective than. I tell you
Oh,
what,
I should have taken some of these guys off by now.
Yeah, I would say like you would have taken off the casualties, so they're not going to be in rapid fire.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it's just
indeed.
going to be 5 shots.
It's going to be the 2 guys at the back there standing by the captain that are still alive, I think.
So let's clear these out of the way. 4s. 3 hits. No, 2 hits.
2 hits.
5s. There's another
Another
one.
one. Oh, I'll save that
He's
one.
fine. Well,
I'll have to take a bit of a morale check here.
yeah.
So I've taken 7 casualties.
Yeah.
I'm within 6 inches of the leader if that gives me any help whatsoever.
I tell you what, we will consult the Book of Armaments and come back to the morale.
Okay! Ben's turned up because he's just like, he knows that it's all going to be over quite quickly.
We might do this mission again.
Yeah, maybe we will. So we've established that the sergeant is still alive in there.
Yeah, if you keep the sergeant alive,
Yeah.
he's got a leadership value of 8. You've lost 7 Marines. So if you roll a 1, then he's okay.
Well, if there's one thing I've already shown I'm pretty good at doing, it's rolling 1. So let's go for it. That's a 5.
a 5, but I'll let you re-roll it because you shall know no fear.
Oh, absolutely. So the other 2 are dead.
Well, he's dead. So the whole squad is wiped out.
All right then. That's the end of the turn.
That is the end of the turn.
Let's see what I can do in my next turn.
Okay.
Pull this back. Right. This complete shambles of a situation I find myself in. My scouts are going to stay there and flare away at this squad here, the Canadian squad. And my commander has moved his 12-inch jump pack.
Yeah.
And in the charge phase, he's going to attempt to charge that bunker, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Very well.
So I'm-
straight into the shooter phase.
Yeah, I'm going to fire off some of these sniper rifle shots.
Oh, what have we got there?
We've got 2 misses, which I get to re-roll, or just re-roll 1s?
Just re-rolling 1s.
So I've got 3 hits.
Okay. 3s to wound.
That's 1. Oh, and you're going to get a save of 4 plus,
Yes, I am.
which you didn't do.
I didn't do.
So you're going to lose a guy.
Let's lose a guy. Let's lose this guy. He's gone.
And we'll move straight into the charge phase.
Do you want to go straight into that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I need 7 inches on my roll.
We have pre-measured this.
But you do get your 5 fire points of Overwatch, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me pick some dice out for you, because you're going to have 10 dice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now we've worked out that it's the flamer inside.
And the flamer is not going to be in range.
It's just over 8.
Is it just over 8? It's 8 inches, isn't it? You need 7.
Oh, it is. No, it is within 8, so you can take the flamer as one of these shots.
Well,
Of course you're going to.
it would make sense.
So that's the flamer, which also loses one,
Yeah.
which would have been a las gun. So these are las guns.
These
so
are
this is
las
the
guns, and
flamer.
then we'll work out what the flamer is afterwards. So, las guns. Hitting.
4 pluses.
Hitting on 6s.
6s.
It's Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
So, they've missed.
Okay.
And then D6 shots with the flamer.
1.
One of them. Well, it automatically hits, and I believe it's going to be a 4 to wound Space Marine Captain. And it doesn't wound. So,
See if I make my charge.
yes, indeed.
I'm going to CP it to re-roll.
Okay,
Both dice.
just the 1 dice.
It'll be this one then.
Yeah. So, what do you need? You needed a 7.
Oh,
so
I
you
need a 4.
Well, that's disappointing. How do you feel about that, Rob?
I wonder if a Space Marine Captain can stand up to the firepower of a whole guard platoon. Because I think we're about to find out.
I think we're about to find out.
Let's go into it.
Okay.
I'm filming from a seated position because my will to stand up has rapidly left me. Right, let's have a look at what you've done then, Toe.
Okay, so your squad shuffled around a little bit more. Company commanders moved up to join them. And I've decided with this squad, given that we're doing so well so far, we're going to go see if we can't root those snipers out from behind the gas.
You can do some serious rootin', mate. Rootin' tootin'. Well, they're not killing many of you, so they're not very scary, are they? Just go and get them.
Run for it. Lord Commissar's going to join them. Rattlings are going to do exactly the same thing they did last time, except this time there's a Dark Angel's Master.
As the target. The lone guy left.
Lone guy left. So he's going to take a fair bit of fire.
Okay.
He's pretty tough. He's got 4 up in them. So we've done the movement. We're going to go straight into the shooting phase. And with the shooting phase, we've got some orders to issue. So, first rank, second rank again. These guys here. These guys advance. They do advance, so I'm going to do forwards for the Emperor again. They can shoot.
Yep.
And take aim with the Rattlings.
The nice, reliable, and easy to, think about set of orders in this scenario.
So, let's start with the Rattlings.
Let's start with those, because I think that's going to be quite decent.
7 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling ones. We'll do it down here, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, they've hit with everything.
Oh, God. Right. Wounds on 5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
Now, I believe this is strength 4, so wounds on 4s and 6s are mortal wounds.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't very good. 2 wounding hits.
3 plus to save.
3 plus to 7. That's disappointing.
So that's 2 wounds you've taken.
He is down to 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Put that little 3 there so that we remember that.
Okay.
Now we move forward with this squad. I remember I didn't shoot with any of the characters last turn.
Well, they're giving orders, man.
They are barking.
They wouldn't sully themselves by pointing a weapon at the enemy.
I thought I gave the company commander a bolt gun. But it isn't. So, this squad here, what do we got? We've got a plasma gun, 8 las guns, and las pistols. So we did 8 las guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shooting at the scouts. So, 4s to hit.
Oh, there's quite a few misses there.
Quite a few misses. Only 2 hits.
I believe I'm toughness 3. I'm not like normal Marines.
Probably should have checked that, but we'll find out. We'll see what the dice roll is. If we need to check, we'll check. Well, that's kind of important to know then, isn't it?
It is, because it could be 1 wound or it could be no wounds.
Right, well, I shall consult the Book of Armaments super duper quickly and tell you that they are toughness 4. I thought they were
Toughness 4, so that's
no wounds.
no wounds.
No wounds.
No wounds. Okay.
I do have a plasma gun.
And I don't have camo cloaks in this instance. So I will just be getting a +1 on my armour. My armour is only 4+ anyway, I think.
So you ain't going to get a save if I manage
Brilliant.
to. I'm going to hit you first.
Okay.
I will not go overcharge.
That's a hit.
You'll get a 3 to wound, 3 to kill.
Yeah. More great.
1 dead.
You'll do. The fingers of God plucks you from the battlefield.
So now we've got these chaps. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 las guns.
With a front rank, second rank order leads to 20 shots.
20 shots.
And you've got 10 shots coming from the bunker. So do you want to pile those in at the same time?
I'll just do them in banks of 10.
Okay.
So, I'll do 3 banks of 10 shots, yeah?
Okay.
So, first bank of 10, hitting on 4s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Second bank of 10. 5, 6, 7 hits.
Okay.
Third bank of 10. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits. I'll just add 2 more dice. It's still only toughness 4.
5 to wound.
5 to wound.
Oh my god!
That is disgusting.
This is mental. He's dead. He is absolutely brown bread.
We've got 3 wounds left. So you have 3, 6, 8 saves of 3 plus.
Watch this. Dead captain.
That is
1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Now, I mean, at this stage, you could always burn a CP and re-roll one of those for a 3-up on save.
Way!
He's taken, so he's down to 1 wound.
Now, this is where the bolt gun from the commander comes out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do it!
I'm afraid.
Lay it on me. I want it.
Now, I imagine he probably hits on 3s as a company commander.
Oh, yes. Yep, certainly does.
Well, he's hit with those.
Yeah, 4's to wound.
1 wounding hits all he needs.
They saved
He's
it.
fine.
Is there anything else left?
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left, Dave.
Nothing left.
It's all done. Must be my go then.
That it is.
You will not escape the Emperor's vengeance.
Really?
No. So I've moved the head Space Marine guy over here.
The master.
The master. He's going to throw a frag grenade into this squad in a minute, and then he's going to charge the hell out of that guy with his flashy armour.
Fair enough.
But before we get to that, my scouts are going to do some shooting.
Oh yeah, they're still there.
So they've managed to account for 3 Imperial Guardsmen so far this game. Now he's moving into the open. I'm hoping that I'm going to get a little bit of a greater result here. So I've got 4 shots at 3 plus. All of them. 3 of them, not all of them, what I'm even saying. 3's to wound. 3 of them. And
Was that 6 in there?
It is.
So 1 guy is automatically killed. Yeah, we'll settle that. And then 3 5-up saves.
Yes.
Well,
So that's just too
what a
much.
bunch of heroes.
But now watch this grenade throw, right? Because
Okay, so
on his
D6.
homeworld growing up,
Let's roll him over here.
this captain was quite the baseball player. He's got a good arm.
So,
D6. For God's sake!
re-roll it. Re-roll it. You've still got 1 CP left.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't know what
Forget
that
that
was.
one. Straight 3, 4's to wound. Hey!
Here's a wound. So I believe I have a 4-up save.
Why 4 upside?
Because I'm in cover.
Okay, from a grenade
Yeah.
that goes off in the trench.
Yeah, it's good like
This
that.
game is done. This game is
I
done.
didn't even need it.
Right. Charge phase.
Charge phase? You want to go straight into that? Or do you need to have a think about what you're going to do?
No, I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Do you want
I'm
to roll
in.
the dice? 2 dice.
Do I fall over my own feet?
No, you don't. He's in. Now, I would get to Overwatch though.
Yes.
So we'll do that quickly here.
Yeah, yeah, with your bolt gun.
Bolt gun, 2 shots, hitting on 6s.
No.
No.
Now, I have 5 attacks because I have my special sword.
That is right, you have Heaven Fall.
And I am going to hit you on 2 pluses.
2 pluses, re-rolling 1s.
No need.
Now then,
Strength was
strength plus 2.
plus 2.
So push you up to strength 6.
Strength 6. Your toughness is 4 because you have the
Special armour of whatever it is.
So that's
So
just
you need
3's
3s
to
to
wound.
wound.
Oh my god. I can't re-roll any of this stuff, can I?
No. No, you can't. But you could still kill him. It's D3 wounds apart.
I could CP reroll.
I think you used your last CP just now, didn't you?
Oh, I did with that stupid grenade. Thanks for that advice, Anthony. So he's got 2+ saves.
So he's got 2+ saves. This is AP -3. This power sword. So it's going to be 5 up saves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do them just here, shall I?
Yes.
Well, I failed both. So it is 2d3 wounds. 3
wounds.
He's taken 3 wounds.
He's got 4.
He does indeed.
Now you're going to hit me back.
That is the plan.
Okay.
But we don't know what he's going to roll.
We don't.
Because I haven't looked.
All right then.
Because I just assumed he was going to die. so we'll come back in a second once we know what he's going to roll.
Right then, so we've had a look to work out what this company commander is armed with. And he's armed with a chainsword, but because of his warlord trait, he gets +1 attack with the chainsword, an extra +1 attack, so that's 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. It would be 5s to wound because it's strength as user, but with his armour, his regimental doctrine,
former ganger,
he gets +1 to wound rolls. So he's actually going to be wounding on 4s as well. So he's pretty tasty.
It's not bad, huh? 5 attacks, 3 ups to hit.
Well, there's 2 of them. We only need 1. 4s to wound.
No. My man lives to fight another day.
He does.
But it means I can't follow up into that squad, which was my big plan.
Does really. There's not really the room for him to do it. Yeah. So I guess it's my turn 3.
Indeed.
Okay.
I actually don't believe this, right? So this commander, who's supposed to be there inspiring his troops, like the big kahuna, with his fancy armour and his sexy baseball cap, very much like my style, has actually run away,
like bottle test,
piled over the barricades to let the guys behind shoot up the captain rather than staying there and fighting it out like a real man.
Look, you don't live to be an ex-ganger by picking a fight with a Space Marine captain.
I just am aghast that you think that this kind of behaviour is acceptable in this day and age.
Only if you're sending other guardsmen in to finish off the job.
In your place.
That seems perfectly acceptable behaviour to me.
I just think this is absolutely out of order, but who am I? What am I? I'm merely the guy losing this game, right? So...
It looks that way.
Okay, right. So he fell back.
This squad has moved up a little bit further. We haven't advanced this turn.
Okay.
We don't need to because I think we're at 18 inches now.
Yep.
So we're at the shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some orders to issue. So both squads are going to first rank, second rank.
Right.
And Ratlings are going to take aim again.
This Imperial Guard force, I think, is dug in like a tick. There's an officer for each unit. Yeah. So you're kind of maximising the firepower from your guys. Gives you some great flexibility. I would suggest that anything coming up against this, built out of 300 points, would have a very tough time. And as I think we were saying off camera, that might have to be the gauntlet that gets laid down.
I'm in two minds. Like, we can either lay it down as the gauntlet, this is the defending force, what can you bring?
Yeah. Or
we turn around and say, like the attackers have a tall ask anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we give the attackers a points advantage.
If there's anyone out there in YouTube land that thinks they can tailor a 300 point force that could winkle this out and achieve the objectives we described, we'd very much like to hear from you.
I tell you what,
Ben in the background there's had a few...
There's a chap over there that's got an idea of a 300 point army.
He might have had a few ideas himself. And I'd be very interested to see that. So, anyway.
So yeah, I think I'd be happy to lay this down as the gauntlet. This is the defending force. It's not always going to necessarily roll as well, but I think it probably does fit 300 points quite nicely.
Yeah, because I think you've been giving me loaded dice.
That's it. There's 2 different sets of dice. I've got ones that are loaded for 6s, you've got ones that are loaded for 2s.
Yes, 2s, exactly, yeah, I know it. I forced a confession from you. You underhanded meanie.
Well, so let's get this shooting.
Yeah, sure thing.
Let's get this shooting now. So we're going to start with the Ratlings because they're awesome. I like Ratlings. 7 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
No need.
I've missed. That's the first one I've missed. So a 6 here would be good.
Yeah, well that would just finish him right off.
Finish him right off. So any 6s?
Yeah.
There's a 6.
Well,
no, mortal wound. No invuln save, no anything.
He's dead.
No CPs thanks to that grenade.
We couldn't do anything about it anyway.
Let's just move on, shall we? Okay, right.
I'll just take him off the table.
Yeah, okay, brilliant,
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. See you later. Go and hang out with all your dead mates, you useless pansy.
Right.
We'll have to do this squad next, won't we? Because this is the last stuff in range.
Yeah, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 las guns. Now they are in rapid fire range. And we have first rank, second ranked. So that shall be
24 shots.
24 shots.
Was when I went to school.
2 banks of 12.
Okay, 4 pluses. It's not bad there, Tony.
Well, it's bang on the average. What I would expect.
Another set?
Another set. So we've got 6 hits so far.
And 7, I think that's. No,
6.
Another 6.
Well, there you go. That's statistics for you. So 12 hits, wounding on 5.
Yeah, toughness 4, scouts. Oh god. Yeah, I'm in the hurt locker.
You are.
Oh
now,
my days.
I believe you've got 4 up armor save.
Yeah.
Goes to 3 up because you're in cover.
Yep.
And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves to make.
4 fails here will just put this entire fiasco to bed.
That's correct. But you've only failed 2.
Oh, okay. But okay, right, cool.
Now we do have a little bit more shooting to do, I'm afraid.
What?
There's a plasma gun in there.
Oh, all right then.
No, I don't think he's in rapid fire range.
I think that's quite short for a plasma gun. Is that right? Is it like, or is it just half range?
24. He's not in rapid fire range.
No, okay.
So it's just 1 shot.
Okay.
Hitting on 4. Nope.
No. You want to use a CP?
Nope. I'll keep all my CPs for the whole game. Because I don't need them. Because I'm that good. So, I mean, you never know. You might run away.
I'm not. I'm going to turn this camera off, and I'm not going to turn it on again until the game is more fair.
Until the game is more fair. Okay. So.
No, that's it. I don't want to hear another peep out of you. Goodbye. So, Tony, that ended up very one-sided in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
But I think you had a particular advantage in one respect.
What was that?
You've got the Art of War shirt on.
Oh, that's it. And something wicked this way came.
Yeah, indeed it did. In fact, all those arrows flying out there, if they were laser guns, then it would be bang on accurate. Because you're shooting, like, you didn't miss a beat with that.
When we did this game originally in second ed, the forces were much smaller than the defenders. And as I built this, I thought that because there's no -2 to hit units in hard cover as there was in second ed, like that point advantage would be lost in 8th edition.
But maybe not so much.
Maybe not quite so much. I think.
So you're saying perhaps there's a case for exaggerating the points on this side and... Oh no, sorry, exaggerating the points on the attacker's side.
Attackers.
Yeah, giving them a bit of advantage.
Giving them a bit of advantage. Because the whole idea is here, the attackers have have about 24 inches to cover to get to the bunkers, and it's no man's land. Like, that's the whole idea. Like, there's a reason that is there, defending this like this hardcover sort of area around here. Like, it should be a challenge, but it should be achievable. And I think
I didn't play it so great either. You know, I had my unit here in that very first turn. I left myself in range of the rattlings. I'm not so nuanced about the game necessarily. Perhaps I should have crammed up in here. So my idea was to really just attack one side and then try to roll it up and get to combat as quickly as possible. It just didn't work out that way. I took too much fire on the way in, too light on troops, and
unfortunately, like a lot of people have said, like Space Marines, power armor in this edition, it's questionably not quite good enough.
When you've got a whole bundle of dice like this that you have to save, and your unit is only 9 strong, 2 or 3 fails in that is suddenly a huge difference, and then it can just break apart for you very quickly.
And that's where I think the strength of the Primaris starts to shine through. They've got 2 wounds a pop. You can suffer 2, 3, like 10-man squad of those. You can suffer 2 wounds, and you're only losing 1 gun. But they are a little bit more expensive.
so that you can have the whole lot.
So, as we said as well earlier, the challenge is going out, and if anyone on the Grumpy Pony group that may be watching this feels that they could fashion a force which can take that Imperial Guard defence on, we'd love to hear from you, right?
Absolutely.
Put your list down in the comments section on the Challenger Facebook group, if you like. Tell us what you'd run, and if any of you are available at any time, you can liaise with us through the group.
That's correct.
And we'll fight it out and see if anyone can perform better than... Well, actually, I'll say if anyone can perform better than that, that's almost guaranteed.
I think we're going to get that. Okay.
But
we need to put a link to the Grumpy Pony Facebook.
Yeah, we'll publish this on the Facebook group.
Yeah.
It'll go on the YouTube channel as well, and we'll mix the links so that you can find both the Goblin Athenium channel and everything you need to do to get here in store and play it out. And also, if you've got any further suggestions about what we might do beyond it, or any suggestions about how to, improve on the scenario, we'd love to hear all of that feedback.
Brilliant.
So cheers then, bud.
Thank you.
And hopefully see you on the battlefield again soon.
Yeah, maybe we'll try doing something similar. So do you